y'all, it's Kay Divine. I'm in the middle of driving, but I had to start recording. So y'all know how I was talking about before, like, people may not even know you for real. Like, you may have said something profound around them, or just your energy in general is just like very potent, and people will love you initially and then they'll start to dislike you. And the message that I had that I just wanted to get out really is, don't take that shit personally. It's not personal, it's spiritual, okay? It's not personal, it's spiritual. And the minute that you really start to recognize that, you're gonna reach a level of unbotheredness that you never thought was possible before. And I'm telling you this because one thing I've noticed since I started really healing, since I started, since I really started, just loving myself more, being more confident, like even just starting YouTube, like what I realized when it comes down to social media, like, I don't care who you are, doing social media is not easy. Putting content out for people, no matter what it is you're doing, whatever your niche is, it's not easy. Like, it's dedication. You gotta put time, effort, and energy into it. And it's like, I realized that some people be so insecure because they're like, who does she think she is? Oh, she thinks she cute or whatever. And it's like, well, I gotta start somewhere. No, it's not always gonna be perfect. Like, one of my favorite YouTubers is Michelle McDaniel. And if you go and look at her first videos, like within her first year of doing it, she even talks about it, like how she didn't know how to do makeup very well, and she was coming into herself. Like, this was new. Like, for me, this is new. Like, I always wanted to have a YouTube channel, or do social media and all that other stuff, but I was way too afraid to do it because I was like, well, what if people don't like me? And it's like, who cares? Like, I don't necessarily put content out. Just, because I want to, make money off of this. I mean, that's the ultimate goal. Like, yes, I do want this to be a part of like my business venture. However, I really actually enjoy just talking and doing this because this is something I've always wanted to do. I just never knew what capacity I wanted to do it in. People will be so upset because you are following your dreams and because you're happy and that you're confident, and that pisses people off because, like I've told y'all before, people settle in life. They tell themselves that they can't do something, or somebody has convinced them that something isn't worth it, and they just give up. Or they just like, well, this is the safe route. I'm just gonna, get this job and then I'm gonna be okay. And they're okay with that. Like, I'm just gonna settle for this 9 to 5 because, take a check, I can pay my bills. And it's like, okay, that's fine. If that works for you, that works for you. But there are other people out there who have other dreams. And like I said, if working a 9 to 5 is good for you, then stay doing that. Like, if you're happy with that, do it. But for those of you that want to do more, that want to do more than just working a regular job, there is nothing wrong with following your passions. There's nothing wrong with wanting more for yourself. People will try to, they'll think it's a good idea until you start being successful. Then they got all these critiques. Now they got a whole bunch of shit to say. Why? Because a lot of people don't follow their dreams. A lot of people don't think outside the box. A lot of people feel like their art or whatever it is that they do, like, is not gonna make it because other people have told them, like, well, you're not really gonna make money off of that. Like, I hope this isn't like a spoiler, but if you go watch the show Wonder Man, like, there's a part in the show where his brother was basically trying to say, like, you're a fucking dreamer. Like, you're a dreamer, you're not really making no money for real, and you ain't had no real work for real. Even his family was calling him lazy, so that's why I'm just saying, like, don't take this shit personally. When people start acting weird towards you, when people, like I said, people will go out of their way to try to make it seem like that they can't see you. Like, oh, I didn't even know that she was there. Oh, I didn't even know he was over here. Oh, her, oh, she ain't nobody. Oh, him, oh, he ain't nobody. And it's like, obviously, if they doing all that shit, they see you, okay? And you can't take that shit personally, because it's like, again, ain't nobody is going out of their way to do that shit. Nobody is going out their way to do that shit except for somebody who is insecure and jealous. Okay? And jealousy runs way deeper around these parts than I thought. Like, I really was like, what do I have to be jealous of? But it's like, when you got a good heart and you're not out here trying to fuck nobody over, you're not out here trying to, you know, damage other people's relationships, when you're just trying to grow and take care of your family, take care of yourself. Oh yeah. But yeah, people want to start drama with you because they're like, what's so special about her? What's so special about him? Why is he happy and I'm not? I have more than them and they're happier than me. Yeah, because I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I can't take this shit with me. They can have a better car than you and be mad, and they will go get the same car that you have just because they like, well, they got that kind of car, so maybe that's what I need. Or they'll get a better one. They'll get the newer model of your car and be like, I have a nicer car than you. You're like, okay. My car gets me from point A to point B and it runs just fine. I ain't tripping at all. Okay? My clothes ain't the best. I'm okay with that. I have clothes to wear every day though. I'm not naked. I'm not running out here in the cold. Like, I'm good. My shoes ain't the best, but they good. My feet are comfortable. I'm warm. My coat's not the most expensive. My purse ain't the most expensive, but I got the stuff that I need. And I'm satisfied with what I got. Do I want more? Of course. But I'm happy with what I have. And if I was to never get more than what I have right now, I would be okay with that. Why? Because like I said, I can't take none of this shit with me. And that's the thing about society. Society has taught people that they gotta chase the bag, like they gotta have all this stuff, because, well, if I have all this stuff, that means that I'm somebody, that means that I'm important. And people over here chasing fake luxury, chasing name brands and all this other shit, and none of that shit even fucking matters. They wasting their money on stuff that they can't afford. If you can afford it, beautiful. But there are people out here who are faking that shit just so that they can say that they got it, while they over here swimming in debt. Credit card debt out the ass. You know, and I've dealt with that shit too, trying to get stuff to be like, oh, well, I have this, and it's like, it's not even worth it, because where the fuck does it get you? It don't get you nowhere. It's not doing you no favors, honey. Is none of this, you can't take any of this stuff with you. You can't. The money that you make, you can't take that shit with you. You're not gonna be buried with it. If you're leaving it, make the money so you can leave it for the next generation. Hopefully, you know, create generational wealth if you can. But I mean, at the end of the day, we can't take this shit with us. We cannot. It's unfortunate, but you're gonna be all right. I promise you. I promise y'all gonna be all right. And the fact that you got people, you know, let me tell you something though. You know that you somebody to look at if motherfuckers is going out of their way to do that shit. Let me tell you. If motherfuckers are going out of their way to try to make you seem as if you're not important, you are very, very important. They don't want people to look at you. They don't want people to see you. Because they know that if people see you, then that means that you're gonna influence. And people when you're different, people love you and hate you. Why? They love you because you aren't like everyone else, but they hate you because they realize that they can't be like you. And it's like, who the fuck want to be like everybody else anyways? I don't want to be like a single person on this earth but me. I don't want to look like nobody else. I don't want to dress like nobody else. I don't want to act like nobody else. I want to be me. And nobody can convince me otherwise. Period. Okay? And I mean that. I mean that. Don't take this shit personally, okay? Like, you're a star. They ain't never been in the presence of somebody like you before. Your energy, like, you gotta understand, especially after you've been through a lot. Like, if you've been through like the dark night of the soul, you done seen the other end of that shit, I promise you, you carry a different level of energy that people have never seen before, and they can feel it. And you may not understand it in the beginning, but I promise the longer you go, the more you go understand. Because you will notice, even when you ain't got shit. When I tell y'all, even when I was living in my car, people still was doing the same shit. And I'm like, damn, I don't even have nothing. I don't have anything, and people still treating me like this. And I'm like, you know what? That means that means you're a threat, okay, honey? You're a threat. Don't take this shit personally. Take it as confirmation and take it as a compliment, honestly, because that means that you got motherfuckers so shook about you that they are willing to expose themselves in their jealousy, because real people would just leave you the fuck alone. They'd be like, oh yeah, well, like, I don't like that person, like, I don't know, something about that person I don't like, so I'm just gonna go the other way. But nah, motherfuckers be in your business. They be looking you up on social media, trying to figure out what you doing, what you talking about, who you friends with. This is why I don't post on social media, because I'll be damned if y'all niggas gonna try to, you know, get them hating ass bitches gonna be trying to infiltrate my circle and shit. Fuck y'all. Okay? Fuck y'all. You hear me? Don't take this shit personally. Okay? I love y'all. It's your girl, K Divine. I'll see you later. Bye.